Today we'll be looking at exiting. I will giving you tips that you can use if you find yourself in a relationship and the person is only breadcrumbing you. And we said before in the video before, we said that breadcrumbing is when someone leads you on romantically through social media or texting. And if you find yourself in a relationship and the person is only offering you breadcrumbs, I'm going to give you things that you can that can help you in the relationship, because you're looking for a serious relationship. You're not looking for someone that is going to breadcrumb you. You're looking for the real thing. You're looking for a relationship. You're not looking for crumbs. We are more than crumbs. So the first thing that you will do is you will suggest that you and that person go on a date. Now, you will suggest that you will give them, we say 3 strikes and you're out. You're going to give them 3 strikes. And if they never show up, that means that they're inconsistent. So you're going to give them 3 chances. You're going to meet for a date. If date 1, they never show up, they have an excuse. You give them another chance. Date 2, they never show up. You give them a chance. Now date 3 and they never show up. Then it's 3 strikes and you're out. So that definitely shows that they're not interested in you. So you're going to start to plan your exit strategy. How are you going to now leave this, I won't even say relationship, this situationship. So you suggest the date, they never showed up. Okay. The next thing you can do is like when they text you, because we said breadcrumbing is when someone leads you on through social media via texting. When they text you, you don't text them back as soon as they text you, because that's the thing, because they already know you, they already study you. So what they're going to do, they're going to text you because they want to string you along. They want to string you along. They want to keep you at standby just in case they have a relationship or they're not in a relationship. They just want to string you along. So what you do is they're going to text you. But when they text you, you don't text them back. They text you right now, it's 7:54. They text you at 7:54. No, you text them back at 8:54. Or a matter of fact, you don't even text them back an hour. You text them back the next day. So what you're going to do, you're going to change the game. You're going to change the narrative of the story. You're going to tell this person, no, I'm going to text you back on my time. When they call you, you're not going to answer their call. If they call you, then you're going to call them. If they call you at 7:55 now, because they texted you at 7:54, they call you at 7, you're not going to answer them, but you will return the call. You maybe return the call at 8:54 or the next day, and then they're surely going to. What I was saying is that they know that as soon as they text you, you respond. But right now, you're going to change the game. You're going to flip the script. When they text, you're not going to respond to them as soon as possible. When they call, you're not going to answer the phone. You're not going to run and pick up the phone. Now, they're going to be playing on your terms. And whenever you feel like answering, that's when you are going to answer. So now when you're playing on your terms now, not on their terms anymore, you're going to see, well, does this person really want to have a serious relationship with me? Or are they just breadcrumbing me? Or are they just basically playing games? And it's either for them now to pull up their socks or you are going to leave, because as I said, you are much more than breadcrumbing. You don't want breadcrumbs. You want the real thing. So the next thing that you can do is number 3. If like I said before, you could suggest a date. If they cancel that date, you say fine, but you let them know, it's fine, So if you keep making plans with them and they keep canceling, what you can do you can call them out on it. Well, I've made plans with you on 3 occasions and you have not shown up. And I think that for me, it is best for me right now to move on, because I am not into, and you let them know, I'm not into playing games. I'm not into playing these childish games, and you let it be and you let it go. Now, for most people, they're probably gonna call you back, and they're probably gonna come up with another excuse as to why, they didn't come on the 3 occasions. But if you want to play with them, you play with them, because but it's your life, and you decide what you want to entertain and what you don't want to entertain. But you're not gonna let them, you're not gonna give them, or you're not gonna put them in the driver's seat. You are the driver. You are in control of your life. No one else is in control of your life but you and God. There's no one else in control. So, as I said before, if you've talked to them and you see that there's no change, and this person is just continuing to do what they were doing or are doing, what you do is you say bye bye. You give them the gift of goodbye, and you just move on with your life, because you don't want to be in something. You don't want to waste 15, 20 years on someone that's just breadcrumbing you. You don't want to waste your life over something that's not going nowhere anytime soon. They're just wasting your time, they're wasting their time, and they're just wasting time. And as I said before, we're more than breadcrumbs. We're more than crumbs. And you have to love yourself to know that you are worth it. You're worth to being in a relationship with someone that's gonna, when you call, they call. When you say we're gonna go out on a date, that they're gonna go out on a date. And then where they're finished the date, they don't just wanna do other stuff. So you deserve to be loved. And if someone is treating you in a way that you wouldn't treat yourself, it's time to give them the gift of goodbye and just say goodbye. And you didn't even have to tell them goodbye. All you can start to do, as I said before, when they call you, don't answer their calls. When they text you, don't reply. And if you do reply, you reply so they can know that I'm not gonna always gonna be there when you call me or when you text me. I have a life outside of you, and you move on with your life. Don't settle. We should not settle.